Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a declutter video, basically just giving a rundown of the products that I've used, how I liked them or if I didn't like them. I'm just going to start off with the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Wake Up Balm. So this one here I loved. It's basically like a skincare primer built in. So it's like a makeup primer and it gives your skin like a nice glowy golden look to it, and it's really hydrating. I do love this product, but it is like 100 New Zealand dollars, so it's pretty expensive. I'd say a similar dupe to it would be like MAC strobe cream, or yeah, even like the new NYX strobing cream that I've got. This one here is meant to be like more anti-aging because it's got like skincare built in. So if you're after something with proper skincare that gives a nice glow to the skin that you can kind of use as a primer, then I definitely recommend this one. Next up, I've got another primer. So this one here is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. Absolutely loved this primer, and it's got like a really nice smell to it, like a soft baby powder kind of smell to it. It's mattifying, it kind of helps fill in your pores a bit and gives a nice finish to your makeup. I personally liked using this primer with more dewy foundations, just because if I used it with a matte foundation it was almost too matte for my skin. Really was a good primer, and I've basically scooped out all that I could from the outsides of it just so I could get more use out of it. Next I've got the Marimekko Clinique lip gloss. So this one here is in the shade Spritz Pop. It is the Clinique Pop Splash lip gloss. So they do still make these, but not like with the limited edition packaging. This was under a promo at the time. So this lip gloss is really nice. The only problem I had was getting the rest of the product out. You can't really tell, but you can't really scoop to the bottom of it very well. I mean, it was quite a nice lip gloss. It's very hydrating, but I found that almost the fact that it was hydrating too much, that it didn't really stay on very well. Other than that, it's a nice moisturizing lip gloss. Next I've got the Mellow Brow Pomade. So it's so used that the product labeling's rubbed off there. So I used the very last few bits of this until it was impossible to get any more product out. I think it's a really good brow pomade. It was only like 20 New Zealand dollars, so it's quite affordable. I love the packaging, like how it's like a little diamond. It's very easy to apply and lasts long. I would definitely repurchase this brow pomade again. So next I have a mascara that I used a lot from Essence. So it's very cheap. I can't remember how much exactly, like $6-7, but I found I really like Essence mascaras. They're really affordable and I go through mascaras really quickly. Plus I've got quite long natural lashes, so it doesn't really matter too much like the brand or anything for me, but I quite like this wand on this mascara. So it's got a nice curve to it. It allows you to get into all the lashes really easily as well. I definitely recommend this mascara to anybody wanting to try out a cheap good mascara. So another product that I finished is the Maybelline Brow Tattoo. So sorry, Maybelline Tattoo Brow. This one here is basically like a product that you put on your brows, brush it on when your brows are clean, and it kind of tints your brows. You leave it on for about 20 to 30 minutes or even longer. I used to leave it on for hours and then kind of just peel it off after a few hours, and it would tint the skin in between your brows so it fills them in a bit more. I used to really like using this product just so I don't have to fill in my brows as much because it's kind of already filled in. I had bought a cheaper version of this, a similar product off AliExpress, and I mean it wasn't that good in comparison, and it was quite affordable too, around $20. So if you're looking to kind of tint your brows, then you might like this product. But I mean, I know other people that weren't really that fond of it just because the colors were a bit off for their brows. But I mean, if you've got quite dark brows like myself, then I'd definitely try it out. Now I'm just going to talk about all the skincare products that I've finished. I'll start off with my cleanser that I finished. So it's the Yes To Clear Skin Cleanser. So it's a foaming cleanser, and this one here has got tomatoes in it apparently. I quite liked it. I had basically gotten it for $2.50 at a clearance shop. I bought 2 of them, so I'm glad I did because I really liked this cleanser. Didn't have the best reviews online, so it's got like maybe 3 out of 5 stars. But I mean, for the price that I got it at and like how clean it leaves my skin afterwards, I would recommend it. So I'd say it's more for like oily combination skin. If you've got dry skin, I probably wouldn't use this product. It can be quite drying. A face mask that I got, which I loved, is the L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay Mask. And it's basically like an orange mask, and I don't know if you can kind of see what's left in there, and it's got like exfoliating beads in it as well. So you spread it on your whole face. After about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, you can wipe it off, and it kind of exfoliates your skin at the same time as getting everything out of your pores. So I quite liked it because I love exfoliators and I love face masks, so having the 2 together at like quite a cheap price point is quite good. I really like this mask and I would repurchase it. I definitely recommend it for anybody that doesn't have like you know, like skin that's too sensitive, because it is quite scrubby. But yeah, I mean, if you want something to help kind of minimize the look of your pores and make your skin look a bit more refined, then I'd give this one a go. So next is a little sample size of the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Eye Cream. I have had the full size version of this and I loved it, so that's why I'm talking about it today. Yeah, it's a really nice eye cream. It's like very hydrating, and like you can instantly feel the hydration on your eyes when you use it. So I mean, it is more of an anti-aging eye cream, so if you're after something that helps with fine lines and wrinkles, then this one is like one of my favorite out of like all their eye creams that I've tried. Go on to my serum that I finished. The Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum. But like 2 sides of serums that like mix in together when you pump it. So it's got a dark spot corrector and an optimizer. I personally didn't really like this product that much. I prefer the Clinique Smart Serum. Like, it works a lot better on the skin and you can actually see a difference, whereas this one, I think it didn't do that much, like not enough for me to want to repurchase it. Not my favorite, but Clinique Smart Serum is probably a bit better than this one. Okay, on to creams. Another Clinique product that I've finished is the Clinique Dramatically Different Lotion. So this one here is basically like a real rich cream for the skin. It's recommended for very dry to dry combination skin. I have oily combination skin, so this was a bit too rich for me, but I was given it when I worked for the brand, so I mean, yeah, I quite liked it during winter. I obviously did like it enough to finish it. Yeah, I mean, I know people that have dry skin and still like need something a bit richer than this, so I mean, it depends on your skin type, but I quite liked it. I mean, it's good for like if you just want like a general moisturizer that's not too like fancy or over the top expensive, then definitely try this one out. And the thing is, with Clinique, you can always go to their counters and get samples of products and try them out before you commit and buy anything. Yeah, so I would repurchase this maybe if my skin got a bit drier in time or as I grow older. A cream that I really like, which I finished, is the Estee Lauder Day Wear. So I've actually gone through a few of these. Yeah, it's a really nice day cream. It's quite rich. It smells like cucumbers. It smells really nice, and it's got SPF 15 in it as well, so it gives you a little bit of sun protection. It is a day cream, so yeah, that's why it's got the SPF in it. I have friends that have tried it that really liked it. So it's definitely a cream that I would reuse and recommend to anybody. So the one I have here is for normal and normal to combination skin, but they do have like different variants for drier skin or oilier skin. Estee Lauder does the same thing with sampling, so you can get a little sample of the product. Sometimes they have sachets to try out, or you can even go to the counter and get a facial, like a mini facial, and try it on the day that you feel like it. That was definitely a product I'd actually repurchase. Last but not least, I wanted to talk about 2 hair products that I bought. So I've got the L'Oreal Colorista Washout. So I actually won this in a competition. I didn't actually buy it, but I won the blue one, pink, and the purple one. And I had used this when my hair was still blonde on my blonde hair, and I may have maybe I used it and put it in my hair for too long, but it stained my hair and I could not get the blue out and it faded to a green. The pink and the purple did not stain my hair though, so I guess it depends on like what your hair takes. Because this one did not come out, and then I had to like recolor my hair and it was still kind of in my hair. I wouldn't recommend buying that product, well at least not in that color, but definitely if you're after like something fun, they do have hairsprays as well. So you can temporarily color like the ends of your hair, or like color all your hair with the spray instead of the cream. And the last product that I have finished, which I wanted to talk about, was the Isano Argan Oil. This argan oil is basically like a serum, hair serum. My hair is very dry, so I need hair serums. Like I use hair serums after I shower and wash my hair, while it's still damp, and then like once it's dry I use hair serum again. I use a lot of hair serum, but this one here was pretty bad. Like it did nothing to my hair, it just made it like oily, and then once the oiliness went away it didn't really absorb into my hair. So yeah, I mean, I've tried other hair serums that are better, that are like similar priced. It is a cheap like serum that you can just buy from the supermarket, so I probably wouldn't personally buy this one again just because it didn't really do that much at all. So yeah, that's all the products that I've been saving up to kind of talk about. I do use a lot of products. I mean, I do buy a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day I do finish things, and I figured I may as well start collecting them to talk about them in videos, because I can give like an honest opinion on how I like the product, or like if I'd repurchase a product again, or if there's anything that I love that I would recommend to you guys to try out. I hope you enjoyed watching something a little bit different, and yeah, let me know how you thought this video went, and if you've tried any of those products, or if you disagree with any of my opinions or whatever, I'd love to know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to like this video if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with other content that I'm creating.